Boy, WABC Joe, you're next up on the Savage Nation. Go ahead, please.
Hello, I'm on.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello?
Yes, you're on the radio.
Yeah. I wanted to comment about that disgusting statement a woman said earlier that the Talmud speaks against Christians, and I wanted to say that before she speaks against Judaism, let her first look up the facts. The religion that is the most tolerant in history is Judaism. We're the only religion that believes that a person can have salvation and go to heaven and get Gan Eden and Olam Haba, which is the world to come, without believing in Judaism. You could be a Christian or a Muslim, Maimonides writes it clearly, and go to heaven as long as you keep the 7 Noahide laws. Contrast that to Christianity and Islam that butchered my people for 2,000 years and are still butchering them. We were butchered, we were gassed, we were killed, crusades, Cossacks, pogroms, ghettos, Pale of Settlement, millions.
Before you get excited, who is it who liberated the Jewish people in World War II?
Did we actually...
Wait, sir, I know you're having a fit of rage right now, and I have sympathy for you. I understand you personally were persecuted. That's how you feel. But who was it who liberated the Jewish people from Buchenwald?
Laws, which are basic laws that got to kill, not to steal.
Look, if you want to have a monologue, you'll have to get a soapbox on Henry Street. I'd like to have a dialogue with you. Who liberated the Jewish people from Buchenwald? Who?
To every word you're saying.
You heard me or not?
I heard you. Yeah, it's just a little bit noisy. I'm sorry.
All right, so let's start from the top. Who liberated the Jewish people who survived Buchenwald from the camps? Who was it?
100% that they are good Christians in the world. I'm saying that they are good.
Oh, wait. Let's take it a step at a time. And how many priests and nuns hid Jews and died for it?
Heaven. According to
tens of thousands. And how many Christians risked their lives and lost their lives to save the Jews when they could? Tens of thousands. So you can't make a blanket statement that the Christians persecuted your people.
They persecuted my people for 2,000 years. Yes, they did. Do I have to go through? It's all written down.
Oh, so what? Now you have to persecute them?
No, we never persecuted them back at all. No.
No, but that's what you're doing now. You're verbally persecuting all Christians right now on my program, and I can't permit that. I've studied World War II, perhaps more than I've studied anything in the world, including herbal medicine. And to the best of my knowledge, you can't come to the conclusion it was Christians who persecuted Jews in World War II. The exact opposite is true. Hitler was not a Christian. He may have been born a Christian, but he was a pagan. Are you aware of that?
I know he was, 1 second. He wasn't a pagan, he was an atheist. He tried because J is a Jew. Yeshu, Jeez, whatever, I don't want to say his name.
He was a pagan who believed in ancient Germanic pagan rites.
The theory that Aryans are more...
He hated Christianity. He called it a religion of weakness. He hated Christianity. He was not a Christian. It was a cult. It was a psychotic, occult leadership that ran Germany. And I'll tell you something else, and I studied this in, the Pope of World War II, I think it was Pius, and I forget the number, is called Hitler's Pope. It was a complete lie. The Pope did whatever he could to protect as many Jews as he could without getting killed himself, which is about all any man could do. And yet he was smeared by the liberal press. They did movies called The Deputy, trying to make him into Hitler himself. There comes a point at which you've got to let go of the anger, because if you walk around hating everybody for what went on with your ancestors, you yourself will never see a day of light.
My people are the most persecuted people in the world.
All right, it's enough already. I can't take my people. Let my people go. You have a good voice, by the way. Very nice voice. I get it. My people. All of a sudden, there's a my people. Everyone's in solidarity with it. Where are your people? Where are they? Harvey Weinstein is your people. He's persecuted. I mean, what do you mean, your people? I don't get this anymore. What do you mean, my people? They're not persecuted right now. The Jewish people are not persecuted. Right now, it's Coptic Christians and churches burning, not synagogues. You have Kristallnacht. It's happening in Cairo. It's not happening in Germany. Stop looking back and telling me what happened 75 years ago. Tell me what's happening today that Obama, the great liberal, is doing nothing about, and all of the Jewish leadership is doing nothing about. Period. End of story, and I'll take a break.